What's going on, guys? Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to give you guys a little breakdown on what kind of rods and reels I use when I go out there land-based shark fishing. So let's get into it. Alright guys, first things first, before you guys start shark fishing, please look up the local rules in your area. In Florida, there's a couple rules you got to follow, a test you got to take before you guys start land-based shark fishing. The shark's health is probably one of the main concerns when you land-based shark fishing. But so let's go ahead and jump into the gear. Alright guys, so the reels I've been using on my charters, on my trips, are Akumas. I'm using Akuma Macaras. 80 wide SCWs. I have 3 80 wides I use. I set out, and I also have a. Almost fell. I also have a 50 SCW. I take them out on all my trips. I also have a couple spinning reels I use too for like black tips and whatnot. But what I like about these reels right here is how smooth they are and how easy they are to use. Very easy fishable. The drag ramp on these reels are amazing, man. You can free spool, go all the way up to strike, which we got a strike set up at 65 to 60 pounds of drag at strike. Full, I haven't measured it, but I'm guessing probably 74, 75 pounds at full, maybe close to 80, which, you know, plenty of drag. No man can stand up in a harness and probably hold 75 pounds of drag unless you're an absolute giant. 65 is extremely hard. This is what happens when the shark pulls 65 pounds of drag and you're in a harness right here in video clip. There you go, Carrie.
No,
You got that on camera? But with that being said, these reels super smooth. I mean, when you reel them in, you don't hear nothing. Like you don't hear, like, you know, when you have an AVET and you really hear that little grinding noise, you hear the gears working. This, nothing. You sometimes you don't know if you're gaining line sometimes because they're so smooth and silent, which I like about them. There's only one little issue I don't hate, but I dislike about these reels is if you can see these handles right here. They're a little short. If they were longer, like the TRXs on my 130 I used to have, long handle, if I can get more cranks in, easy leverage. It's probably the only problem I have about these reels. Everything else, it's been great for me. Great for the clients. Haven't had any issues, knock on wood. Break down the components I use on these. On these reels, I use a 200-pound hollow core braid. I've been using diamond braid here lately, Gen 3, with a top shot of 200-pound mono, LP mono. I got all my reels, all my 80 wides set at strike. The drag set at 65 pounds on all of them. Of course, it still has free spool. I got them all attached to a number 4 uni butt. Besides one of them, I have on a number 4 uni butt, but it's a on this number 4 uni butt is a little different. It's an adjustable. It's kind of a little bougie, you know. I kind of went bougie, so you can adjust it to a bent butt if you want, especially for a boat. You know, if you ever want to go trolling or get your butt by amberjack, you can pop on this bad boy and get them up pretty quick. But that's this one right here, number 4, all black. The rods I use, I got a variation of different brands. One of them I'll show you right now. One of my favorite. I got this one from Gulf Coast Nation. I bought it. It's a Steadfast, heavy. Of course, a good attachment number for uni butt, and it's about, I think it's 8 foot long. I got one roller tip on it, as well as it's extra heavy. There's a tip. Focus on it. There you go. The other one I have, this is a Rain Shadow. I think it's a 50 to 130 blank. Same thing, you know, got K guys on it. Got with the black roller tip as well. The black reel seed. So I like the black reel seeds, man. The black and the black uni butts. It's nice. And I got one right here. Got built from Blank Slate Customs. It's all black. He's gonna put a couple of decals on it for me here soon once to get them in, which is attached to that bent butt I have. She's all black, matte black with a little gloss on the epoxy. She's bad, man. I like her a lot. I haven't caught a fish on her yet. I felt her. carbon fiber grip too. Thing's nice. Put in a harness and strapped up and see how she felt, how she bent. She had a good bend to her. I'm not 100% what kind of blanket it is. I'm pretty sure it's 50 to 130 still. It's pretty stout. It's about 7.5 foot long. And this is my other rod I use. The other ones I use for my short drops, mostly for just right past the second sandbar. I got it on iRod Kamana. This used to be one of my sponsors for the channel. It's a 7-foot rod. It's 5,200 pound class rod. It's a complete rod. It doesn't have uni butt, but I do got my Mac 50 on it. SEA. It's not a 50 wide. It's a 50, almost like a narrow, like the AVET narrows I don't make anymore. I have a 130 pound hollow core braid. Ashco Fish is the brand. You got it from eBay. This line hasn't had a problem with it yet. I know a couple guys that use it and they're in love with it. Only problem with this line, that brand, is when you splice it, it's a little tight, so you gotta work on it a little bit, you know, to get it through, but it works fine. You've seen this reel in a couple of my videos. This probably is my absolute favorite. It's a beast. At Strike, I got it set at 50 pounds of drag. And that's plenty for this reel. That's a lot of drag for this little 50 wide. Of course, it's 2-speed. We've got a couple of hammers with this reel. A lot of bull shark on this rod, and spinning shark, and a bunch of black tips. And this rod right here is actually pretty good. Beast. It's a beast. It's strong. Got a strong backbone, and it likes to bend. So these short drops, I've been getting hit a lot on lately, and they've been. This has been the hot reel on most of my charters here. Love this reel. One thing I wanted to add with these reels, you know, I rinse these reels off every trip with fresh water, you know, with a nice little mist, get them rinsed off. And when you rinse them off, it's another tip you have to do. You want to go ahead and put it out to strike when you rinse them off, so nothing gets inside. And once they dry, you always want to store these reels. Put it in free spool with the clicker on. That's how you want to store them every time. That's basically it. Those are the big rods I like to take with me when I do my land-based shark fishing trips. If you guys didn't know, I have my own business now. It's called Navarre Beach Shark Fishing, which is a land-based shark fishing guided trip. We take clients out, you know, try to catch them a fish of a lifetime. When I go on these trips, I mostly take out 4 big reels, which is these 380s right here, that 50, and 2 spinning rods, or usually one spinning rod for cast outs for black tips. You know, you don't have too many rods out there. You can get a little crazy. But if you have any more questions about these rods, please put a comment down below. If you want to see any more videos like this of my rods and reels I have and how I can set them up, put another comment below. But thanks again for watching, guys, and bye.
No,